My ability to respond determines the quality of my life. What does that mean? Well, it can mean that if you are in reaction, oftentimes, you might also get another reaction that you don't want. So my suggestion is to stop before you speak and before you listen to someone else, or you're maybe trying to have a conversation and they're not hearing you, or you're not hearing them, but just stop for a moment and breathe. Just take a big breath and remember that if I'm blaming another person, or if I'm making excuses, or if I'm shaming myself, I'm giving my power away. So what that means is if you are allowing other people to get under your skin and you are reacting as opposed to responding, okay, your communications and your relationships are going to be a lot easier because you are taking responsibility for your own communication. And use a lot of I words when you're speaking to people. And I've said that before, but if you start out with you did this to me and you did that to me, then of course you're setting it up for blaming other people and you're giving your power away. When you're doing that, you're saying there's nothing I can do about it. And you're right. There's nothing you can do about how they speak or what they're doing or their thoughts, but you can respond. And the best way to do that instead of react, the best way to do that is just take a deep breath and say, I choose, I feel, I know, I think. Okay? And that way you're not blaming other people, and hopefully you're not shaming yourself for speaking your truth or making excuses. And by the way, if you hurt someone else's feelings for something, that's not your responsibility, meaning that they're responsible for their own feelings. Now, if you feel like you need to say something to another person because you reacted and you want to go back to them and say, I apologize for raising my voice. I apologize for saying things I really didn't mean. That was not my intention. That is taking responsibility for your communication, which is great. And try not to go into shame, though, because when you go into shame, it belittles you as a person, and it brings your energy down, and you are actually not able to make a change when you're in shame, when your energy and your feelings are in shame, because you go into this place that you feel guilty. And remember, when you feel guilty about something, it demands punishment. And what that can look like is other people punish you, or you self-sabotage. So all of this means be mindful about how you're speaking and know that your communication is your responsibility.